South African, a very, very, very warm welcome to you. I'm Jeannie D. Happy Women's Day.
Happy Women's Day, Jeannie. My name is Balisa Dembe. I hope you're enjoying your holiday.
Now, today's show is dedicated to all women who automatically become the glue in their families and their societies. Women who've made the world of those around them harmonious and birthed nations. Today, we honor you, your resilience, your strength, and your love is the essence of life as we know it.
Absolutely. And our guests today are a fine example of the power women hold. We catch up with rapper Patty Monroe, who has become synonymous with show-stopping performances. And she'll be performing a tribute song in celebration to women worldwide.
Oh, she is amazing. I'm so happy to have her here. We also meet Joanne de Wet, the Chief Operations and Supply Chain Officer of McDonald's South Africa, to chat about her phenomenal journey to the top. It's such a great story. You've got to listen to it.
Very, very inspirational, Jeannie. So head over to our social media platforms and tell us what you would say if you had the world's attention for 30 seconds. Tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page.
Now, how does a single mother provide her son with the insights and understanding many boys receive from their fathers? In South Africa, where so many women are single mothers, often grandmothers step up to the responsibility of raising children. This Women's Day, Gillette pays tribute to these unsung heroes who are helping to raise our men to be the best that they can be.
Let's have a look at a film that honors the women who are grooming the new generation of South African men. A story of Ugogo Nozizwe, a tribute on Women's Day.
Endibiza kathi ukuthi go uthi mama kuba kaloku akanama ndim umama wakhe bekunzima ukukhulisa okakhona ubenguyena mntana ebefeketa ade ambuza utata kuba uphina ndithi hayi akakho akasopha phinde umbone umntana namhla waphuma uboya uthi mama thi mama kanti uphuma uboya naphi ndithi kaloku indoda phi khona hayi mama amakhwapheni kuphela ade hayi mama nalapha yaze enzima ke le ndaqonda ukuba utata engekho kulunzima uba izinto endandibuza zona ngoku zizinto amele bava akazibuze utata. Ndingamdinga kakhulu kunokwenzeka into kakhona. Ndingamdinga yona into engandibulalayo leyo. Ngandibulala kakhulu. Uziphathe kakuhle ebomini yonke le nto bendikhonta yona uzoyigcina uyenze ngale ndlela efanelekileyo ungaphazami. Uzawuba ngutata ngenye imini akufuneka ube ngutata uyaba engalunganga, uyaba ngutata kufuneka uba abantwana bakho ubajonge ubomi bakho uzawuba ubomi bakho ingekho mna. Kodwa uyova ndambulelwa undinike wakhona undigcinile.
not a dry eye in the country after watching that. I think being a single parent comes with many challenges. For women especially, that includes the challenge of raising sons to be good men, even if a healthy male role model is not involved. So even President Cyril Ramaphosa actually acknowledged the campaign by mentioning the hashtag Gillette's Women's Day and hashtag Gogonozizwe in his Women's Day speech. Today we are joined by brand director of P&G, Mosala Phillips, to talk about the compelling campaign that Gillette has created around this topic. What a beautiful campaign. Wow, that's so touching. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to have you here. You know, I think in South Africa, it's just such a familiar story of having female-run homes where women are often the breadwinners and have to raise these sons to become good men. What was the inspiration behind Gillette climbing on board and sharing the story?
It starts from the brand's purpose, right? That we're a brand about grooming the next generation of men.
Yeah.
And that we thought was fitting in South Africa that there is a reality that we are facing, that 2/3 of kids grow up without their fathers.
Yeah.
And women have to step in. The gogos, the aunties, the mothers, the sisters step in. And we thought that's a brand that stands for, you know, manhood and aspiring to have future men who will stand up for the right thing, right? That is fitting for us, that we say thank you to the women who are grooming the next generation of men.
Yeah. Well, you know, the beard used to be in fashion, but now it's all smooth from here. What is Gillette doing to literally groom the next generation of men?
There's two things that we're doing. The first one is using our voice as a brand to shape what this vision looks like. What is this positive image of men? And the second thing that we're doing is that we are forming a partnership with the Character Company, which is a non-profit organization really focusing on, you know, grooming young boys who grow up in, you know, single mothers. And they help them with mentoring. They're also great in terms of the program as well as supporting the single mothers. And we thought that it's actually a great partnership because our brand purpose and what they're doing is so in sync. And we'd like also to call South Africans to join us. In this effort.
What a fantastic message. And I think it must have been so amazing to hear President Cyril Ramaphosa actually reference it in his speech for Women's Day. How do you want South Africans to react to this?
All right, I think because it's a reality of many homes, personally also for myself, I grew up in a home where my parents had to work. And I have loving parents, very supporting parents. But also I was raised by my grandparents and my aunties because my parents were not around because they have to work. I used to go and visit them on weekends. But during the week I was with my grandparents. And many of us have these stories. Many of us share the stories. Many of us were raised by grandparents only or mothers only. So we want South Africans to stand next to the woman who raised you. And this Women's Day and say thank you. And secondly, visit us at www.gillette.co.za and see how you can, you know, join us, especially as men who want to shape the generation of men and shape South Africa to be the country that we all love to be, right? And it starts somewhere and it starts today.
I absolutely love this message. I absolutely love this campaign. And even myself, I've got two grandmothers that are around, and they are amazing. And everything that I am is because of them. So it is such a beautiful message. Thank you. And of course, thanks to Gillette for the inspiring campaign. We're joining them in telling South African women that they are simply wonderful. There are many children that need us to get involved in raising the next generation and raising the next generation of men. When more sons grow up to be good men, we create a better South Africa for all of us, men and women alike.
Celebrating all the superhero women out there, just as well as Gogonozizwe. Shout out to her and all the incredible stuff that she did. May her soul rest in peace. And we meet one of those incredible superhero women after the break, who goes by the name of Joanne de Wet. And we get to hear a little bit about her inspirational story. See you after the break.
afternoon, Express. I hope that you are having a wonderful Women's Day and that you're feeling celebrated wherever you are. Now, we've all heard the saying, started at the bottom, now we're here. And our next guest is literally the epitome of that saying. Her journey to the top has been one of the most endearing and inspiring journeys that we've heard of in a long time. Almost 25 years ago, she started as a trainee manager at McDonald's in Cape Town. 12 years later, she became the first black female director for McDonald's South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a closer look at the Chief Operations Officer for McDonald's South Africa, Joanne de Wet.
I was born in Heidelberg in the Western Cape on the 9th of August 1971, which is today referred to as Women's Day. I then at a very young age had to relocate to Cape Town, where I was reared by my aunt and uncle, who stepped in as my legal guardians. In 1995, prior to McDonald's opening in South Africa, my husband Denver decided to submit my CV for a position as a trainee manager within McDonald's South Africa. I was selected as a trainee in October 95, and 3 months later I had to depart for the UK on an accelerated operations training program for 6 months. Part of my role requires me to actually visit restaurants and do restaurant tours. But once I'm in the restaurant, I'm reminded where my journey with McDonald's started 24 years ago. Mopping floors to actually working in the grill area, and I've got some scars to show. But that's what hard work's all about. In the early 2000s, I had the opportunity to accelerate my career or expand my family. And I made a decision with the support of my husband Denver and with the support of many sponsors within McDonald's to do both. Today, I share 4 beautiful sons with my husband Denver, but at the same time, am the Chief Operations Officer of McDonald's South Africa.
Now, connect with us online if you've got any questions for Joanne. Remember to use the hashtag Afternoon Express. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Janine.
I remember when I met you, you took me on a tour around the McDonald's, and you just had such an amazing story. And I think it's a story that I think a lot of women need to and would love to hear as well. So thank you for sharing this inspiration with us today. So 25 years ago, you started at McDonald's as a trainee. How did your journey start, and what was it like?
I think initially, obviously, as I mentioned in the video, Denver submitted an application, and the only time I found out about that application is once I was invited for the interview.
Yeah.
So it was a bit sneaky, and in the early 90s. Joined McDonald's as a trainee. Opened one of the first restaurants in the Western Cape, Tiger Manor, opposite to Tiger Valley, in November 95. On the 1st of January 1996, I had to leave for the UK. I left Denver behind with our then 6-month-old baby boy, Brent, in the safe hands of Dad and mother-in-law and father-in-law, who played a significant role in terms of just giving me that necessary support so that I could actually focus on my career. I returned to South Africa mid-96, opened a significant amount of restaurants for many of the franchisees, some of them still franchisees in McDonald's South Africa. And it's quite ironic that I get to lead them and support them as a business partner in my current role. Worked in different roles in operations, and the irony is I declared that I'd want to be in this position in the early 2000s.
So was it in your grasp? Did you have that vision? Because you literally started like at the bottom and worked yourself, but you obviously went in with intent, with that growth. I mean, how did you grow so quickly?
I think the first thing that probably assisted my growth is the fact that I did not have to worry about my son. I did not have to worry about anything related to family and running the household. Denver stepped in, quite solidly in that area. I also watched some of the role models in McDonald's, and there's a woman that stood out for me. She was the director of operations, Janet Hayes Brown, married, 4 sons.
Really?
And I looked at Janet, and I looked at the work ethic and the passion for the brand, and I could see myself in her. So that was probably the first time I thought that possibility may exist. What was ironic for me is that at the time I didn't realize that the position in which I was in and the different career moves that I'd still have to pursue in order to realize that dream was quite steep, and it required a significant amount of hard work. But it didn't scare me, because sometimes the gift of just being naive allows you to dream big.
Yeah. And then how did it feel to you when you were made a director?
I think it was surreal. I was so busy focusing on getting it right, doing it well. I was never focused on the actual promotions when it happened. So it came through as a surprise. You know, I was just called in and told, you know what, you're being promoted. This is your role. And being a bit emotional, you know, and I'm not shy to express the emotion, a tearful celebration.
Yeah, I'm sure. That is so, and very, very well deserved. So we're going to hear what South Africa has to say because, of course, we've put the question out on social media for what they want to ask you. So, Pali, what is South Africa saying?
Absolutely, Jeannie. So we've asked you on our social media platforms if you've got any questions that you'd love to ask Joanne. And we've got Chadwick Dustin here who says, congratulations. What kept you driving, Joanne?
Two things. I think the first thing that kept me driving is that we need more role models in society.
Yeah.
We need more role models that
Great
reflect
answer.
who people are in the societies from which we come. So that was the first thing that kept me growing. The second thing is resilience. And the resilience that can come from both sponsorship and support within the workplace, but also having a solid foundation and family that could support me and assist me as well.
Yeah. Next question.
Absolutely beautiful answer from such an inspirational woman. We've got one more for you from Tando D. Lamini, who says, Happy Women's Day, Joanne. Happy Women's Day to you too, Tando. And she continues to say, as women, it becomes so hard to even try and make your profession be great because we still live in such a stereotypical world. Getting a profession is easy, but getting work and making an impact is quite hard. What are the pros and cons in finding your feet in such a huge franchise as McDonald's?
I think the pros for me was obviously that ultimate success, achieving that dream. Also, the ability to impact lives. And you can't impact lives if you are not in a position of decision making. So for me, one of the things that propelled me was the fact that every opportunity I had to move up a position and bring along men and women alike along my journey, that for me had the most impact for me.
Yeah.
The cons, long hours, hard work. There was no direct message, I call it the DM or the WhatsApp to the top. You actually had to work hard, very long hours. I can still recall the days when Denver had to sit outside of a restaurant at 4 a.m. in the morning waiting for me to leave.
Wow.
So those were some of the, and still I think some days that can be equally challenging because it's not easy. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's easy. There's times where I'm out of the country for 2 weeks and he's having to get on with it.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We're going to have you on the couch a little bit later as well for more questions.
Absolutely. Time, dedication and passion is all it takes, Tando. I hope you got your answers. Now, a little later, we meet Joanne's husband and beautiful children and unpack the importance of support and love within the family. See you after the break.
I'm Bert Bosch, I'm a musician and actor and I live in Johannesburg. Come find your smooth fame and fortune with me, Bauer, on tropical island of treasure, Curacao. I'm super excited to go to the island and have some fun in the sun and hopefully you can join me. My favorite tropical flavor is orange. It's not just a good color, it's also a great taste. It's smooth and it's romantic like the sunset. My ideal teammate must be fun, strong, be up for some jokes and be up for some money. You know you want to be part of the smooth fame and fortune on the tropical island of treasure Curacao this year. I know you want to. All you need to do, you buy a Tropica, you follow the entry details on the back of the bottle, you make a video, you upload it to Twitter or Facebook or Instagram with the hashtag TIOT9 and tell me why you want to be on my team. Remember when you send your audition tapes in, keep it funny, keep it fresh, be yourself, but be different and don't be better looking than me. And then you could be winning fame and fortune with me on tropical island of treasure Curacao.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. I hope that you're having a wonderful Women's Day. Now, Woolworths is making it all about women this weekend. So did you hear that Woolworths are offering all reward members 50% off? And get this, the ladies out there get an additional 20% discount if they shop today or tomorrow. That is 70% off. How amazing?
Those are
tomorrow
a lot of savings.
is shopping day for sure.
No, look, Jeannie, those are a lot of savings. That's the best news ever. That means that I need to go straight to a store straight after the show to get some cute items for the weekend, you know.
Yeah.
And oh yes, of course, you too. Talking about outfits, did you hear that pink is coming in hot and heavy this month to celebrate the femininity in fashion?
I know, but now it's 70% off. I think any colour is going to be an option for me.
I
because
completely
basically
agree.
you can buy 3 items of clothing for the price of 1.
I love it. So that's basically fashion, footwear and accessories.
Yeah.
If you're a W Rewards member, that is 50% off. If you're a
Yeah.
woman celebrating you, an additional 20%, a whole 70% savings.
So here we've brought you some examples of a gorgeous little outfit. Now, I am a huge, huge lover of pink. And, of course, that army green as well. So those pants and that top is definitely going to find its way into my shopping basket tomorrow.
I think that...
At 70% off.
I love how we're playing with pink and with colour here. We've had already 3 different types of pink. This is another more salmony, more sharp pink, but to offset it, we went with the leopard print boots.
Oh, Pali,
Love
do I
that.
even need to tell you that leopard is my favourite colour?
Girl,
I mean, we are full of leopard today, and I think those leopard boots, you know what I actually love about those boots?
Yeah.
You can wear them winter or summer.
Yes.
So in summer, like short little mini skirt, little white vest.
That's all you need. And what I love about this outfit too, it can transition perfectly from daytime into nighttime.
Yeah.
You can just pop a blazer on if you're in the office, take it off for drinks with the girls, and you are ready to go. All of this available at Woolworths today and tomorrow for 70% off.
Absolutely stunning. I'm so in. I cannot wait to go shopping tomorrow. It's 70% off.
Girl, we've got a shopping date. I'm so in right along with you. Remember,
Should we go tomorrow?
Yeah, let's go
together. Deal.
Now remember, all W Rewards members get up to 50% off. And ladies out there, you will get an additional 20% off women's fashion, footwear and accessories if you shop today and tomorrow.
So ladies, get out there and go shop the Woolies quality sale to get up to 70% off women's fashion, footwear and accessories. And remember, this is only valid for today and tomorrow, the 9th and 10th of August 2019, and only for in-store purchases. T's and C's do apply and can be found on woolworths.co.za.
Be the centerpiece of your kitchen, but have you ever noticed the presence of bacteria and bad odors coming directly from food stored within? Well, the new LG InstaView refrigerator changes the game with new features called the Hygiene Fresh Plus. An intelligent air filter, the LG InstaView Hydro Clean Hygienic Fresh Plus filter removes up to 99.999% of bacteria, meaning that your food will stay fresher and cleaner for longer. Now, if you've been watching the show from the beginning of the week on Monday, you'll remember that Chef Aya and I placed incredible strawberries in there for today's recipe, which I'm so looking forward to dive into. I've already checked. Our strawberries are fresh as ever, beautiful, ready to enjoy. Voila, just like that. No odors, no bad bacteria, easy peasy. Now, what's even better is that the Hygiene Fresh Plus filter can actively remove bad odors, meaning that your food and beverages will smell fresher even when you store it for a long period. The LG InstaView door-in refrigerator offers day-in, day-out convenience. I'm definitely looking forward to us trying this today, Chef Aya. These are hot.
Talk about good storage.
And ready.
Talk about good food storage. I mean, look at this. These are from Monday, but already looking fresh. So you know what? First things
Sounds
first.
good. No, before we get into the delicious recipe, the people need to know what we're making. Now, thanks to the creamy and indulgent taste of Clover Bliss, our strawberry shortcake is the perfect recipe to celebrate pioneering women on this Women's Day. And because we're certainly that most ladies are taking a break from the kitchen today, our favorite Chef Aya is spoiling us with this delicious delicious treat. You don't want to miss out on this, so simply SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe sent to you. Chef Aya?
Yeah.
We promised the people a sweet treat on Monday already. I feel like this is so far overdue.
You know what, first things first, I have to say Happy Women's Day.
Oh, thank you, Chef Aya.
And my gift to you today is going to be this beautiful recipe with so many scrumptious stuff that are going to go with it.
It already looks good. It looks something fit for a queen.
So first things first, I'm going to start with our strawberries. You know, I want to put these strawberries on the side and marinate them with the sugar so that we can get the liquid out of them and also combine them with the sweetness of the sugar. Nice. So this is going to come in handy when we're done with our cakes.
Stunning.
So you can start doing that for me and just cut them in half and don't cut yourself, please.
No, safety first in the kitchen.
So basically here I've got a flour that has been mixed with butter, sugar and baking powder. So I used my hands to actually kind of get into it to make it smooth and kind of play with it. So after this, when you're done, you take your beautiful Clover double bliss cream. So this is a strawberry flavor and this is like a source of 10 vitamins. Can you imagine?
Oh, I love this dairy flavored snack, dairy based snack.
And the beauty about it, it comes with like different flavors. There's choc chip if you're a fan of chocolate. There's hazelnut. Imagine. I absolutely love the flavor play, but I have to say I'm a fan of the OG, the original, the plain flavor. For me, it's just the perfect blend, especially if you're adding strawberries to the mix, because the strawberries will bring that extra sugar. I know, but I mean, also with this one that we're making today, I mean, we're already adding strawberries. This is kind of going to help it while it's baking to kind of ooze all those strawberry flavors out. Ooh, and then later on, you're going to be adding the fresh ones. So you can imagine the baked ones and the fresh ones coming all together. This is going to be a winner.
Stunning. Definitely a winner. And if you want to try this at home, winning if you're celebrating women along with us at Afternoon Express, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650.
So what you want to do, I've mixed one already on the side, so I'm going to just add a bit of sugar here. Okay. And then you can just twirl it with that wooden spoon for me on the side. Okay, and then basically this is the final product of your dough, right? So what you want to do is to dust your wooden board with a bit of flour, and then you're just gonna use your fingers and your rolling pin. All you wanna do is just wanna roll it into like a centimeter, or a centimeter and a half, which is always acceptable.
Okay, so that's the nice thickness and consistency, so it doesn't dry out or burn.
Also from our yogurt, can you already see this beautiful strawberry spits coming out?
Stunning,
And then what you wanna do, you wanna use this to just cut them nicely. Already now your oven should be on like 180 degrees, and you wanna bake this for like 20 minutes. Right?
Thank you so much.
And then you do as much as you can do using different types of shapes. And then already we've got ones that are done here. So what you want to do, you take a brush of milk before you bake them, and then you brush them slowly here, and then you add a bit of your sugar. This is going to help kind of caramelize while you're cooking, but this one has cinnamon also, so you can play around with flavors. And then when we're done, now we're going to start assembling the stuff. So this is the final product that's out of the oven. So what you want to do, right, you're going to start with your strawberry, right? Okay. Because it's very... Yes, there you go. And then you follow up with your cream. Can I just help you with this?
Stunning. Okay. Looks like our cream has started to melt, but that ain't no problem. No. There we go. If you want to try this at home, remember to SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe sent to you. But if you need a little reminder on how this is made, here's a quick recap.
Made with love by Clover. Indulge with Bliss Double Cream Yogurt. Made with love by Clover.
So if you've just tuned in, we are celebrating Women's Day with the ultimate woman, Joanne de Wet from McDonald's South Africa. In the span of 12 years, she grew from a trainee manager to the National Chief Operations Officer for McDonald's South Africa. And we are now joined by her beautiful big family who have been key in her journey to success. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Hello, Antonio. How old are you?
9.
Oh, well, you're very, very big and very handsome for your age. Do you want to introduce your family for us?
Yes, so to my right, I've got my hubby who I met at the age of 18, believe it or not, at the
Lovely.
University of the Western
Love at
Cape,
first sight.
Denver. Was it love at first sight? Counselling you. We've got Antonio, my 9-year-old son. Matthew, our soon-to-be 14-year-old son. We've got Daniel, 17, and Brent, 24.
Wow, congratulations. This is, you know, family is everything, in my opinion. And I think having such a big family does definitely play a part in your success. What I love about you is women nowadays, especially a career woman, have got so much pressure in that you've got to choose family or career. But you went, forget it, I'm doing both. What was that decision like?
I think it was a decision made in conjunction with Denver.
Yeah.
Obviously, when I joined McDonald's, Brent was already born.
Yeah.
So to make the decision to expand the family 6 years later, needed a bit of consultation because Denver's had played a very significant role in Brent's life and obviously supporting me as I grew my career or established myself. And we got to a point where it was no longer a choice between career or family.
Yeah.
And together we made the decision to do both.
Amazing.
Obviously not everything at the same time.
Yeah.
Because that would have been very, very difficult. But we've managed to phase it in over the years.
I love that you said that because I think for me, as a woman, you can have it all, but not at the same time because it's quite a juggle.
Yes.
Now, I mean, what is it like being with a queen and being with a woman who is so successful and focused on work?
It has its great times as well, if I can put it that way. I know that in terms of when we started this journey, the first couple of years was actually the most easiest of the journey.
Yeah.
We were based in Cape Town. I had my parents, my 2 sisters with us. So there was the support for us. However, when we moved to Gauteng, it was not a journey that, it wasn't the easiest of journeys, if I can put it that way. There was no support. Luckily, we had schools that was in the vicinity where we stayed, so that made it easier to adapt to Joanne's demanding work lifestyle. Then, in terms of as we moved on, we had an elder son, in terms of Brent, that was involved in a motorbike accident. So that put us back in terms of. Then the kids also moved to high school, so there was extramural activities that had to be addressed. So what worked for me is in terms there was things such as Uber and Gautrain that assisted in terms of whether you had to for the extramural activities. I had to work. My employer, McCain Foods, they were very accommodating in the sense with Brent's accident, where they said to me, Denver, you can, for example, have more flexibility. At that time, flexible.
Oh, amazing. That helps to have such a good
helps in
employer.
terms of, they said to me, Denver, you can have flexible hours. If you need to do certain work over weekends, you can do it.
That helps.
And the other thing is in terms of, so what I do is if I have to visit stores in the outlying regions, then I do it when one of them on holiday. So then Joanne is responsible for the other 2 in terms of taking them to schools. And then I, for example, then travel to whether it's Nelspruit, Limpopo.
It's a juggling act.
It is.
So, kids, I want to know, what are you most proud of your mom about?
My mom's the favorite. I like my mom.
My mom's the favorite.
I like my mom. What? I like my mom. He always let me play his phone.
That's okay.
And he always makes me nice food.
Yeah.
And he's the best mom in the world.
Oh, that's lovely. And for you? Speak from your heart. Oh, she's all right.
What did I ask? Anything.
Okay, you guys as well. Jamie needs time to think. I've put him under pressure.
My mother's definitely the leader of this pack. Everywhere we go, just follow the leader, keep quiet, just listen.
Yeah.
Follow the leader. And my mother's just one of the best role models.
Amazing. She truly is. And you're just in agreement?
Yeah, true that. Now, my mother makes the best food.
Yeah.
On a Sunday, I'd say she makes the best food. Like, if you would just come to my house on a Sunday, you would see the food that my mother makes.
Well, I'm waiting for my invite. Thank you so much for all being here today and celebrating. Yeah, I'm there. Thank you so much for being here today and celebrating your mom with us. So, Joanne, we're not done with you. We've got a little surprise for you because it is Women's Day, but it's also your birthday. So we've got a few surprises coming up.
Thank you. Absolutely. Keep on bringing those happy Women's Day tweets coming along and those happy birthday tweets coming along by tweeting us at Afternoon Chat using the hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. Now it's celebrations galore after the break, so stay tuned.
What's up, guys? This is Ndando Duma. I'm a media personality, a TV presenter, actress, and a mother. Join me on the island, buy a Tropica bottle and see entry details on the bottle. Upload a video of yourself telling me why you'd be my ideal partner on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and the hashtag is TIOT9. Join me on the island and come find your smooth fame and fortune on Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao.
The next brand ambassador starts 15th of August on SABC3.
I'm just here to show the magic that lives inside of me.
I don't think it's going to be easy.
People think they know when they don't know.
Who did not pull their weight?
Just calm your farm. My heart sank.
It's on.
Tune in on Thursday, 15th of August to watch the launch episode of the highly anticipated new reality series, The Next Brand Ambassador, SABC3. The stage is yours. Proudly brought to you by Capitec.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and we are back with the lady of the hour, Joanne de Wet, the Chief Operations Officer for McDonald's South Africa, and her beautiful family. Now, not only is it Women's Day, but it's also her birthday, so naturally, we have a few surprises for her. So there's a couple of people that would have loved to have celebrated with you today, but they weren't able to. So instead, they sent some very special messages. Have a quick look at this.
Good morning from a very cold, rainy Melbourne, Australia. Happy birthday, Joanne.
Good morning. We're coming live from Cardiff, Wales at PDK Limited to wish our beloved Joanne a happy birthday.
Hi, Joe. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Joanne.
Hi there, Joanne. I just want to wish you a happy birthday from your homeboy. Yeah, proudly Heidelberg.
Veel geluk met jou verjaarsdag. Ons is baie trots op jou van 'n baie talentvolle dorp en 'n baie talentvolle persoon, Heidelberg.
Joanne, we are honored to have you in our family. You are one of the most inspirational women in our lives.
Thanks for being such an inspiration to all of us. Enjoy your time with your family for your birthday. Love you lots.
You are a woman of strength and You are doing great things, and we just want to honor you.
Very apt that it's landed on International Women's Day. Been smashing it in the game, being a beast in the game.
You're killing me.
As well as looking after 5 little boys at home, and that includes Denver.
I hope you have a beautiful day, and I love and miss you.
All my love van my mense van Heidelberg af na jou toe. Ons is baie lief vir jou en ons is baie trots op jou.
Yeah, have a great day, and hope your day is filled with lots of laughter.
Have a fabulous day, Joanne.
Congratulations, happy, Joanne. Have a good day, and all the best from the rest of the family as well.
We love you, we adore you. Dance, live, go crazy.
You weren't joking. How beautiful. That's so special, though. Really, really lovely. And we've got another one for you. Have a look.
I want to express my heartfelt birthday wishes to a dynamic young woman, my daughter Jo. You are a true inspiration to your family and many young ladies out there. Keep the flame ignited and burning high. God bless.
Geluk op jou verjaarsdag, Joanne. En dankie vir jou liefde, vrede, geduld en verdraagsaam. En mag die jaren wat vir jou voorlê, die beste jaren van jou lewe wees. Ons lief vir jou.
And you are an absolute inspiration to all of the Afternoon Express women. Happy birthday from us. We've got a little gifty for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, yeah, that looks amazing. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Hip hip.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Celebrating some amazing woman. So what's your birthday wish? I'm a genie, so you can tell me. Normally you can't share
My birthday wish?
So I'll make it come true.
And you have to blow out your candles.
Yeah.
But then I can't say it out loud.
No, I'm a genie. I'll make them come true. Okay, run. That's happening.
Gosh.
Okay, thank you so much. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Really, 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 thank you so much for being here today and being such an inspiration to women and businesswomen across the country. Oh, not a dry eye in the studio.
Do you want to blow out your mommy's candles?
Tony, blow for mommy, please. Big
Let's see you huff and puff.
So cute. All right, still to come on Afternoon Express, we have the incredible Patty Monroe. She's going to be up after this.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and thank you so much for choosing us on this Women's Day. Now, a woman who is a trailblazer in her own right is in the studio today. We have rapper, singer, and performer Patty Monroe. You got that right. That's right.
Puffing on them dry flowers. Ooh, I got all my superpowers. Flying through time, got me feeling some type of way. Namaste, I'ma get my guap today. Flying through time, got me feeling some type of way. Namaste, I'ma get my guap today. And it's a force of habit, how I'm about my carrots. And I just wanna breathe, they just wanna savage. Head up in the clouds, on that loud, surfing to the crowds of a sheep in a deep sleep. I TLC creep, today I conquer the beast I defeat. It ain't no secret, if I said it, I mean it. Your hit, you can keep it. I won't judge you, best believe.
Hey, what a soulful performance that is. Soulful son, I'm kind of into that.
Go on, V,
Welcome back to the Loft, Patty. We missed you, girl. Where have you been? What have you been up to in the past few months?
In the past few months, I've been working on myself, I guess, making sure that my soul is right with and just being aligned with where I'm supposed to be. And in that time, you guys got a new space. Oh, your crib's cool, girl.
I'm telling you, well, welcome to our new crib. We're so happy to have you. I know that you always celebrate working with women, and today being Women's Day, of course, how are you going to channel that into your work? Are there any collaborations we can look forward to?
Oh, yes, definitely. What's happening? We actually just dropped the project today.
Yes.
A song called This Is Me, and it's all female band collaboration, and it just dropped on YouTube today, so please go and check that out, guys. It's all over my stories, it's all over my social feeds. Collaborations. I've got a Moonchild Sinelli collaboration.
That's major. That's major.
I've got a DD collaboration coming up. I've got a Omar Moto collaboration coming up as well. And I have a Patty Monroe 2.0 tape coming out soon.
Hey, you heard it here first. I love a good exclusive. And to have this dropping on Afternoon Express, listen, we're celebrating women. What does this project mean to you? I mean, it just dropped today, so it's still fresh, it's still brand new, but I know that you've been working on it for some time.
Oh, yes, we have. We've been putting a lot of work in it, and I'm just so happy that it's actually out now, and we can share it with everybody. You know, it's not just this idea that we had in our head. It's something that everybody can take apart home, and go check it out, guys.
Absolutely. Go check it out. If you're at home and you've got access to YouTube, definitely head over and look for this Patty Monroe collaboration. Celebrating women, celebrating Women's Day today. Thank you so much for stopping by. You're about to drop an incredible performance called Fill Your Cup. So take it away. We are ready, honey. Happy Friday.
Is this thing on? All right. All them other women, they will practice. I see you building, king. I got the right apparatus. And this moment in time, you remember for the rest of your life. 'Cause I'ma make you mine. I'ma fill your cup. I'ma pour it up. So you had enough. Will this moment never come? I'ma fill your cup. I'ma pour it up. Till you had enough. Will this moment never come? 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 Woman on a mission, attention. No time for fools, that's how you stay when you know it. Queen got the vision. Now we living lavish in a lush kingdom. You got the juice, I got the sauce. Marinate all day long. We don't really need to go out if you don't want. No need for their opinion. No. I'ma fill your cup. I'ma fill your cup. I'ma pour it up. I'ma pour it up till you had enough. Till you had enough. Will this moment never come? I'ma fill your cup. I'ma fill your cup. I'ma pour it up. I'ma pour it up till you had enough. Till you had enough. Will this moment never come? Will this moment never come? Will it ever come? Will this moment never come? Will it ever come? Will this moment never come? Will it ever come? Will this moment never come? Will this moment never come? Will this moment never come? can make you look much better. Put you on a stage, Coachella. Give you all the things you never had. You already know it's bad. You already know I'm mad. But you keep coming back. 'Cause I'm a faker. I'm a faker. I'ma pour it up. I'ma pour it up till you had enough. Till you had enough. This moment never come. I'ma fill your cup. I'm a faker. I'ma pour it up. I'ma pour it up till you had enough. Till you had enough. Will this moment never come? 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 Now you say, at home, get on your feet, you say, now will it ever come? Yeah. Now will it ever come?
She's just so sexy, so amazing. Well done, Patty Monroe. Love you.
Absolutely exuding all things that are women today. Thank you so much for stopping by Afternoon Express on your birthday, on Women's Day. I'm so glad you've got such strong men behind you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Happy birthday. So to the rest of you, please do go out there and have a wonderful Women's Day. Thank you so much for sharing your afternoon with us. From me and from us, goodbye and God bless.
Stay safe this weekend.
Ciao.
Stay safe.
Thanks, guys.
By Clover. Another feel-good production.